All right, so if you think about it this way, you've got your fly line. You just can't tie a bug to your fly line, so you've got a leader. Typically, it's a tapered piece of nylon monofilament. You're more than welcome just to tie your fly on the thin end of your tapered leader and continue to fish that way for the rest of your life. You will, however, notice that each time you change your fly and lose a fly, each knot sacrifices a bit of the length of your leader, so eventually your tapered leader is going to get too short and too thick. Well, don't worry, you can always just loop on another one and continue the journey. Some people, though, want to add a little bit of tippet, and that's just level gauge monofilament, and they add it to the thin or business end of their tapered leader, and then you have an extended life leader, meaning as you're changing flies or losing flies, you're really only sacrificing the tippet you just tied, and your tapered leader will last longer. Aha! If you're that type of person, you'll want to know a knot to combine monofilament to monofilament. Come with me and I'll show you my favorite. To help you see this better, we're not using nylon monofilament, we are using fly line. We're going to pretend the green line here is the business end of our tapered leader. And the orange here is going to be our level gauge tippet. Now we have to connect them. Of course, there's many knots you can choose from, but we love what's called the double surgeon's knot. And to begin this knot, really all you have to do is overlap the material together. Now don't be stingy, give yourself enough material to work with here. Once the lines are overlapped, if you just bring them together, a loop will form. And if you aid that loop in rolling a little bit, you're basically just making a balloon with the two pieces of line here. The next job, quite simply, is to take both of these pieces and put them through the loop. And we're going to do it twice. Now, we're human, and so I see a lot of people struggle with knots because you want to take this piece and start to force it through and then grab this. Stop that. That's just a waste of time. Instead, if you grab both pieces down here and pinch them between your forefinger and thumb, now you can come from the back side and grab the two pieces, and rather than try to push them through, you're just going to pull them through the loop. Once you've done that, the knot starts to stabilize, so you don't have to hold on as hard as you did in the first part. But guess what? We have to repeat it. We need to put these two pieces once more through that loop. Well, guess what? It worked the first time. Let's do it again. I'm pinching it between my forefinger and thumb. From the back side, I'm pulling the two materials through, and our double surgeon's knot is now tied. Well, we have to seat it. If you just hold on to either side and continue to pull, the knot comes tight. Seat it using both main lines, and then quite simply, after you've seated the knot, you can clip off the excess material. And you've just tied yourself what's called a double surgeon's knot. You've added material to your tapered leader in the form of tippet, and now your tapered leader will last longer. Double surgeon's knot. You might need it. Practice it. It's easy, and it's a good knot to know.